Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another update on my pregnancy. I am officially today 8 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I kind of wanted to go off from my last video. I think I was 7 weeks and 2 days pregnant on my last video. I just had my first ultrasound. We confirmed a heartbeat, and to me everything looked good. The baby was measuring 5 days behind from my last ultrasound. And I think that was everything I kind of just updated you on. So fast track, well, I guess kind of going back also. So that day my doctor ended up calling me, and she was like, which this is kind of funny because I had an ultrasound today, and the technician was like, she's like, it's kind of funny that she had you come in for another ultrasound because it's not really that big of a deal. But so the heart rate was at 119 and she wanted to see it at 120. So she was like, let's send you for another ultrasound in 1 week. So I was like, okay. She's like, we want to see it at 120, which in my head I was like, well, it's 119, but that was fine with me because with everything going on, like another ultrasound, just clarity, perfectly fine with me. So she was like, everything looks good, yeah, besides that. So I scheduled an appointment. I actually have an appointment tomorrow with the actual OB to like do like the exam. So I'll be 8 weeks and 4 days tomorrow. So that's like a normal thing for our office to schedule the exam around 8 weeks. So she was like, why don't you schedule that ultrasound a day or so before you see her? That way you can talk about it. So of course, going in ultrasound today, I'm like sitting there like nervous. I haven't had like any symptoms, like no bleeding, nothing. Just I've been having like pain in my lower back, but nothing that's like unbearable. Just like the little tinges in my stomach here and there, and been peeing a lot. And I feel like I wasn't really nauseous. Like I haven't been nauseous. Like there's like tinges of it every once in a while. But yeah, like my breasts have been hurting really bad though. I will say that. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. And it's only if like my kids will like lean on me or like push against me, then they hurt. But and like I'll like sit there and I'll keep pushing. I'm like, do they still hurt? Like just make sure. But yeah, so everything's been going good. So I had my ultrasound today, and baby's measuring 8 weeks and 2 days. So the baby is measuring just 1 day behind now, which is awesome. There was a heartbeat. It was at 170. I think she said it was like 174, which then I'm like in my head, I'm thinking, is that like too high now? But she said, you know, she wasn't really allowed to say much, but she's like, oh, you know, you'll Google it and you'll see what the answer is. And it, you know, basically says between like 150 and 170. So it's definitely on the higher end, which now I'm like, is that good or is that bad? So yeah, baby measuring good. You can see, oh, I have an ultrasound picture. She printed out a picture. I'm gonna go get that real fast. All right, so I have a picture too. And at first she was like, oh, there's no paper in the thing. She's like, I don't know if I can print this out for you. She's like, with the COVID, everything, we're getting all these shortages and stuff. And I'm like, no. But she ended up going in the next room and finding paper. So I'm gonna like cover my name and everything. Oh wait, how am I doing this? Okay. So here is baby. Where am I? There's baby right there. And it like looks like a baby. Like you can see the head, the little arms on the side, the body, like there is the baby. And she didn't need to go vaginally. She was able to get an ultrasound from just like on my belly. So that was nice. So yeah, everything looked good. Ultrasound went good. I'm like relieved. I feel like I can breathe. It's funny though, well, not funny, but like the room that I was in waiting was the exact same room that I was in. So the ultrasound last week, I was at a different hospital, and this one was at the hospital that I was at when I found out I was having miscarriages. Same exact room and everything. So just sitting in that room, she had to go back and take it, you know, to the technician to look at it. It was just weird sitting in that room. Just like last time I was in this room, like I knew something was wrong both times, and it was just like sad. And I just remember sitting there like staring, thinking like, what am I gonna do? I'm having a miss. Sorry, I'm running out of space on my memory card, so I had to delete some things. But yeah, so last time I was in that room, I was just like, it was so depressing. So this time it felt good where I'm at right now. So yeah, I have my OB appointment tomorrow morning, and I'll give you guys an update with what she says and everything. But so far everything is really good. And I think once you have 1 miscarriage, 2 miscarriages, and so on, you just are constantly thinking like the worst. So I feel like I'm happy, but I still have that lingering thought in the back of my head that something could still happen. But I'm very happy with the way the ultrasound came out. I'm happy with the measurements of the baby's only measuring 1 day behind. So here's to many more weeks, and hopefully good appointment tomorrow, and I will keep you guys updated and let you know what the doctor says. And yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow.